guys, welcome back to my channel, Creative Hands by Shay. So in today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to make a cute, light, easy tank top. So this pattern was done by Right Brian Crochet, and I just wanted to share it with you. So I will be listing more information about this pattern into the description box down below, so make sure you check that out before you start this tutorial. I will also put all the materials that I will be using into the description box, so you won't miss out on anything. You can use any size 3 yarn of your choice, whether cotton, Tencel, or acrylic. The one that I am using is actually Tencel and acrylic mixed together, and I will be putting more information about this into the description box. I have my scissors here, my 4.0mm crochet hook, and also my scissors. So guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you will love what you see and you will stay here with me. To my regular viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for being here, guys. So let's jump in the video. So guys, to begin, we will start off by making a magic ring. So you can make your magic ring however you feel comfortable. You're going to wrap it around your fingers like this, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and you're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3, and that chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. You're going to yarn over, go back into that same ring, and you are going to make 2 more double crochets. So now that I have 3 double crochet here, we're going to chain 2. You're going to yarn over, go back into that same ring, and you're going to make another cluster of 3 double crochet. You're going to make a total of 4 clusters. So each time you complete cluster 3, you will chain 2 and move on to the next one. That's 2. Making another. One, 2, 3, chain 2, and my last set of cluster. 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to tug on your string or your tail end. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to slip stitch into this chain of 3 here. So that's our first double crochet. So now that you have slip stitch there, you will notice that you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Now you are going to go ahead and chain up 1, 2, and 3. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into this space here, and you're going to make 1 double crochet. Now that you make your 1 double crochet there, you are going to chain 1 and into this double crochet, not the one that has a chain 3, but the second one. You're going to put 1 double crochet, you're going to chain 1 into this space. You are going to put 1, 2, chain 2. So you're making a corner here. Go back into that same space and make 2 more double crochet. You're going to chain 1. You're going to skip 1, going to the second stitch there, and make 1 double crochet. Chain 1, going to your next space here, and you're going to make a corner. And you're basically just gonna do that right around. So 2 double crochet, chain up 2, go back into that same space and make 2 double crochets. Chain 1, skip 1, going to the next, make 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, going to the next space, and repeat the same step. 1, 2, chain up 2, go back into that same space and make 1, 2, so now you have another corner there. Now you're going to chain 1, skip 1, going to the next and make 1 double crochet. You're going to chain 1, skip 1, and into this first space that we made our chain up 3 and we made a double crochet into that space, you're going to put 2 double crochets there. There's 1 and 2. You're going to chain 1, and to finish off this round you are going to make a single crochet into that chain up 3. So the last stitch there on the chain up 3, you're going to make a single crochet, and that will bring you into the middle of that space. So there it is. So now that we have that, we are now going to chain up 1, 2, and 3. You're going to yarn over, go back into that space there. You're going to make 1 double crochet, and into where we made our slip stitch, we are going to make 1 double crochet into that stitch there. So you're not going to make, you're not going to skip anything. So in this round you are going to just do 1 double crochet in each and every stitches around. So I normally like work underneath this one here because it's a bit hard to go into the stitch, so I work underneath it, I should say, and then I go into the next stitch and make 1 double crochet, go underneath this one, make 1 double crochet, go into the next, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, get to this corner, you will make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain up 2, go back into that same space and do the same, 1 and 2. Make sure that you don't lose this stitch here. Make sure that you go into that stitch and make your next double crochet. And once you get to a corner, you will repeat the same step, make a corner, and into each and every stitches you will make 1 double crochet. So continue doing that right around, and I'll see you at the end. So guys, I have come to the end of row 3 here, and this is what my square looks like so far. So now I am going to do my last 2 double crochets into my corner here. So that's 1 and 2. I'm going to chain 1, and this is how you're going to end each and every row that you're doing. Once you chain your 1, you are going to make a single crochet into the top of your chain 3 here, and that brings your yarn back into the middle. Now you are going to chain up 3, and into this round we are going to do what we did in round 2. So we're going to skip stitches and add stitches. So let me just do that. So we're going to yarn over, go into that space there, so that space that we just made our single crochet, go into that space and make a double crochet. So now we have 2, so this is our 2 for the corner, and then you are going to chain 1, you are going to skip this stitch here. So this is the stitch where we did our single crochet into that chain of 3. You're going to skip that stitch and you are going to yarn over, go into the next stitch and make 1 double crochet. You're going to chain 1, skip this stitch, go into the next stitch and make 1 double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, go into the next, make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, go into the next and make a double crochet. So you're going to continue doing that until you get to your corner. Once you get to your corner, then you will make another corner. So now I am at my corner here. I'm going to chain 1, skip this stitch, and then I'm going to go into the corner and make 2 double crochet. Chain 2, and then complete your corner with 2 more double crochets. So that's 1 and 2. Make sure that you don't miss your stitch, so you can scoot this over so you don't miss the stitch here. You're going to chain 1, skip that stitch, going to the next and make 1 double crochet. And basically you're going to continue doing this right around. Once you get to a corner, you'll make a corner and continue. Remember, do not miss any of your stitches because you don't want your square to get wonky. Chain 1, skip 1, going to the next, chain 1, skip 1, 1 stitch, going to the next, chain 1, skip 1, going to the next, chain 1, skip 1, make your next corner. So I'm going to continue doing this and I'll see you at the end. So guys, and now I have come to the end here of row 4 and I have my chain 1, and now I'm going to complete my last corner here by putting 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 1 single crochet on top of our chain of 3, and that completes row 4. So for the entire square, you're just going to be repeating row 3 and row 4. So we did chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in row 4. In the next round, which is row 5, you will only do one double crochet in each stitches around. So just as I have here, this is how you'll be doing it. So you can eyeball it and look what it looks like, and you'll just continue doing this until your square gets however big that you're making it. And if you're using one color, that's fine. As I stated, I only used 2 colors because I didn't have enough of this one, so I use an acrylic yarn. So that's the reason why I said I mixed it with the Tencel and acrylic. So this is acrylic here and this is the Tencel. So you can use any yarn of your choice again, and you can make this into one color. So this is just to show you how to make this tank top here. So now we are moving on to row 5. You're going to chain up 1, 2, 3, yarn over, go into that space there and make a double crochet. Make sure that you make a double crochet. Don't forget, guys, make a double crochet where you put your single crochet into that chain of 3. You're going to make a double crochet right there, because that's technically your first stitch. And then into the next one, don't miss it, you're going to put 1 double crochet. And remember, again, you can go underneath that stitch if it is if you're having difficulty going into it. I normally, as I stated, go underneath and make that double crochet, and continue making double crochets all the way until you get to your next corner. You will make a corner there, and continue doing this until you get up to the desired amount of rows. So as I stated, I will be making, I should say, size small to medium. So I did a total of 25 rows, and that brings me up to a total of 18 inches wide. So I will continue doing this until I get up to my 25 rows, and then I will meet up back with you and I'll show you how to put the squares together. So make sure you make all your 4 squares, and then I'll see you there. So remember, you're alternating each rows. So guys, now I have come to the end of making my square here, and I'm just gonna put my last 2 double crochet into my chain 2 space here, and I'm gonna chain 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna slip stitch into my chain 3 there, chain 1 and fasten off. So I went ahead and I made all my 4 squares, and as you know what the square looks like before, and my table is not big enough for me to show you how to lay these, so I am going to lay them on the wrong side. So make sure that you turn them over. You can go ahead and weave in all your tail ends if you're using different colors as I use, or if you're just using one color, then you'll be fine. And what you're going to do is you are going to seam each side. So you're going to seam from here, come up all the way up to 12 inches or 12 inches or 13.5 inches. You're gonna seam up. So I am gonna go ahead and I am gonna get my I'm just gonna pinch it like this, and I'm gonna seam from this part. I'm just gonna use my hook, and I'm gonna go into that chain 2 space here and the chain 2 space on the other side, and I'm gonna attach my yarn, chain 1, give it a tie, and once I have done so, I am just gonna go ahead and do some slip stitches. So into each and every stitch on both sides, you will go into both loops, and make slip stitches to sew up this part here. Make sure that you're using your measuring tape so that you don't go over or under the amount that you're supposed to stitch together. Once I am through with this 2 panels here, I will move on to the other 2 and I'll show you how to do it. So guys, now I have come to the end part here of making my sewing, and I'm just going to give it a chain 1. And before I fasten off, I'm just going to show you the measurement. So measuring from this part here, where we started at our chain 2 space, right up to here, is showing me 12 inches. So I will be stopping there and just measure it again just to make sure that I have my 12 inches. So there it is. So now that I have my 12 inches, I'm gonna fasten off from this part here. And I'm gonna get my next panel, and we're just gonna repeat the same thing. Make sure that it is on the wrong side, and you're gonna join from this end here right up to the same amount again, And once you're done joining this one, then you're gonna add your next panel on the other side like that. And just scoop this over a little bit. So you're gonna add your next panel here, and you're gonna sew this side up just the same way. So if you're doing 12 inches up or 13.5, you're gonna sew up here, and you're gonna sew up from this end up to here to whatever amount you're doing, if it's 12 or 12.5, and on this side as well, you're gonna come up with the same amount, and then we will work on the strap. So I'm just gonna continue doing that, and I'll meet you at the end. So guys, and now I have come to the end of sewing my last square here together, and I am just going to chain one and fasten off. So this is what it looks like so far. So this will be either the front or the back, and this is the arm area here. So now we are going to work on the strap. So for the strap, I will be doing a little bit different from what the pattern says, because I am not 100% sure or understand how the strap is made. I tried it, but I don't think I like how it looks, so I decided to make a strap on my own. So I will be doing a shell shop. I'm losing my words. Yeah, so I will be making a shell top, or I'm saying top, but a shell strap. So what I will do is I'll insert my hook into one of my chain 2 corners here. So all the corner has a chain 2. So corner 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. So all of them have a chain 2 space. So what we will do is we will turn this over on the right side, and this is what it looks like on the right side. So it's looking super cute and neat, and this strap will attach to this corner here like this, and on the other side. So on this pattern, it says the strap should measure 9 to 10 inches long. So you will make your strap, you will continue making, if you want to do, I will put the more information about the strap with the original pattern on the screen, so you can follow that one if you want. But if you want to do the one that I am doing, you can follow along, and you should make it up to 9 to 10 inches long. So I'm just going to attach my yarn, and I'm going to chain 1, 2, and 3. Now that I have chain 3, I'm going to put 2 double crochets, chain up 2, go back into that same space and make 3 double crochet. So the chain up 3 counts as our first double crochet, and then the 2 added to that makes it be 3. So there we have our shell. What we're going to do now is we are going to turn our work, and we are going to slip stitch up the side, come on. Okay, so we're going to slip stitch in each double crochet here. So that's 2 and 3, and into our chain 2 space you're going to slip stitch there as well. You're going to chain up 3. Remember, chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. You're going to add 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2, go back into that same space and make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So now we have 2 shells there. We're going to turn our work. So each time you're done making a shell, you're just going to continue turning and slip stitch up the side to go back into that chain 2 space and start another shell. So it is very repetitive. You'll be repeating the same steps over and over until you get to the desired length of the straps or the strap. Chaining up 3 again, making 2 double crochets, chain 2, go back into that same space and make 3 double crochets. So there I have it, and this is what your strap is gonna look like. So I think this looks super cute. If you want to do the same thing that I am doing, you can do it, or you can follow the same exact step as the pattern. So I'm just gonna continue doing this until I get to the end, and I'll meet you there. So guys, and now I have come to the end here of making my last shell, and this is what our strap looks like. So we're gonna attach this onto the other part here. So what I did, I went ahead and I attached this one. So this is the front and this is the back. I'm gonna show you how I attach it. So what I did was to chain 1 and fasten off here. And then I turn my work, making sure that I am facing on the right side and not the inner part here. And I make a shell. And make sure when you're fastening off, you can leave a long tail end here, so that you'll be able to attach that part to this shell. Okay, so now I'm just going to chain up 3, 2 more double crochet. Remember, chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. Chain 2 and make 3 double crochet in that same space. 1, 2, and 3. So now that we have done so, we are going to chain 1, fasten off, and making sure that your strap is not twisted. You're just going to feel into it like this, and then you are going to I should have slip stitch up to this opening here. I forgot to do that, so I apologize on that, guys. So what I'm going to do is I am just gonna work on that after. So since I did not do that, so before you fasten off, slip stitch, come right back up to the middle part here. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to go ahead and attach it with my needle. So I'm going to insert my needle like this, making sure that it is not twisted. go back into this one and into this part here, and kind of just do multiple in and out here. So I am just gonna go like inside of where we have this here. So I've already done wrapping over with my yarn, and I'm just gonna go like weave in this tail end as much as I can so that it doesn't come loose. Just going back down into this part here. Go back under. And pull through. And now I'm just gonna fasten off. I have this tail end here to weave in another one here. I'm just gonna weave that in as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and weave those in off camera, and I will meet back up with you. So just as I was showing you before how to weave it in, you can go ahead and do so. And there it is with that little bump, like it's like a bow, a little bow there. So both of them have that little bump. So that's the back part, and this will be the front here. So I'm just going to go ahead weaving those tail ends, and I'll be back with you. So guys, I have finished weaving all my tail ends, and this is what our top looks like. It is looking super cute, and these are the straps that I made are looking super cute as well. So this is the neck lining, this is the back, and this part here is the front. So you can see. So I will show you a better photo of what this is gonna look like. It is quite big on my desk here, so you can see one of the squares on this side and the other on this side. So guys, if you love this tutorial and you love the way how this top turned out, please do give this video a thumbs up. Comment, tell me what you think, and if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified each time I post a video. Until next time guys, bye.